Kia ora.
I call Parmjit Pama.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to speak on the minimum wage contractor remuneration amendment bill in its first reading on the name of the Honourable David Parker. Mr. Speaker, I acknowledge the effort of the member to bring this bill before the House, and I also note, as mentioned by previous speakers, that this is a reproduction of a previous Labour member's bill. Mr. Speaker, I oppose this bill because I believe that the entitlement to the minimum wage is only for employees. Contractors are like businesses. They do their job in their own time. They decide the amount of payment they should receive for delivering their services. And not just that, they also decide the time frame in which they'll deliver their services. They work in their own hours, and they can even have people assisting them to finish their contract. They enjoy huge flexibility. They could be working for one business or entity, or could be working for multiple businesses or entities at the same time, or they could have multiple contracts with the same time. Whereas employees, they are required to have much higher level of commitment in terms of number of hours, number of days, and number of days they can have off. To me, this bill is like, it's saying that all business people should be entitled to minimum wage, which to me sounds like we are estimating our innovative people those who take the risk and start up their businesses. People become contractors because they believe in their ability, they believe that there is demand in the kind of service that they want to provide. And contractors, they set their own terms and conditions when they go to work on a contract basis. And once that contract is finished, there is no ongoing expectation from them. And if this contractor business is run by just one person, it's easy to establish. And another thing to keep in mind is that there is no one supervising the number of hours contractors put in the work that they have taken up. So it's totally up to them. They have to come up with number of hours. They do their own calculations, put their margins on, and then decide the payment, also the time frame that they will deliver those services in. So contractors, they enjoy greater independence, and also there is greater perceived level of income security when compared with traditional employment. And they work in the hours that suit them. For employees, they have fixed number of days they can have off every year. And if they take more number of days off, then they have to go without pay. But for contractors, if they take more number of days off than they originally estimated, there is no deduction for pay. But on the other hand, as Honourable Maurice Williamson mentioned, that there is no holiday pay if we compare, if we put contractors on minimum wage and compare that with casual employees. Casual employees get holiday pay, contractors won't get holiday pay. And if we take into consideration ACC levies, then contractors on minimum wage are going to be worse off when compared with casual employees. And Mr. Speaker, they are not bound by timings or rules of the workplace to who they are providing their services. They are like their own businesses. And as I said, that contractors can even hire people to assist them, but employees can't do that, because traditional employees, if they try to hire someone to assist them, then there is a risk that they'll lose their job. That means they are not capable. And contractors can also decide the flow of income. Contractors can decide to have 50%, 70, 80% amount paid in the start as soon as the contract is signed, and then the remaining payments to be paid in installments as the work progresses. So they can control the flow of income, whereas employees can't control the flow of income. And Mr. Speaker, so contractors are contractors because they like to work in non-employee capacity. So they don't want to work as employees. They believe in their services. They know they can do better. So people become contractors because there are financial and non-financial benefits. So people, those who are contractors, are not there just for financial gain. They are there for non-financial benefits as well, which they enjoy and which I have already spoken about. So, Mr. Speaker, I don't see this bill achieving anything for anyone. Actually, it's going to make financial condition of contractors worse. So I oppose this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.